Hey you guys, welcome to another video, and it seems I can never get my video correct. There we go. Today I'm doing a tag by, it was inspired by Olive Dolls, and it was made by John, from my understanding. So it's the, BJD Plans and Directions tag, for 2018, because I feel like this is something that you could probably do just like the New Year's end of the year tag, where you talk about the stuff you did from the previous year, where this is kind of like a New Year's tag in a way. It's just like you talk about your stuff for this year. And there's 6 questions. I will leave them, I don't know why I'm showing you. I will leave them in the question box below. And yeah, let's get started. Are there any dolls you're still waiting to arrive? And kinda no. If you guys know, recently I got this guy. He has a brother, and it's the 2.0 version of this head. Basically that head is like not only an updated version, but also a more vampire-y bat version of him. So, he's already cast and stuff. I'm just, whatever Tiffy sends him, I mean, is whenever I'll get him. Not that big of a deal. Plus I'm working on a zillion other things, so. And then the other thing is this guy, I'm still waiting on primer. Hopefully I can get it soon. Once I finish him, hopefully I can cast him and stuff like that. Come to it when it comes. I'm always nervous when I talk about things for Shirley. Oh yeah, so in a way that's kind of what I'm waiting for. So yeah. 2. Are there any that you wanted to get in 2017 but will get in 2018? Well, the way I can put it is the ones I hope to get, other than the other things that are going on. Like last year I wanted to get Violet and Charlie, which go with my Alex's story and family and all that other stuff. But, I don't know, between money and just all around life, it just didn't happen. This year I had those plans, and then I was like, oh, well, I got this head, and then I'm gonna have the other head, so I have to buy bodies for those. And then there's this thing, which if I do get it cast, I'm gonna have to get some bodies, because I'm not just having one. So I don't know, if I happen to be able to get a doll other than bodies for these things, then yeah, I will try and get those, which I did say before I was gonna make Violet into a mirror doll Iris. Lately I've been so addicted to Resin Soul that I think I'm just gonna go with Resin Soul. Plus Resin Soul has the dark skin color I want. So we'll see what happens when that time comes. 3. What are your biggest plans for your crew this year? I don't really have any. I just have thoughts of getting dolls, and I don't know. I'm not sure that I understand that question. Or maybe I kind of answered it with the question 2. Number 4. What limitations, if any, are you going to set for yourself? I don't know. I feel like that's a question that is for people that like buy a lot of dolls every year. I don't do that, obviously. I don't have the money to buy like 6 or 7 dolls a year. I'm lucky if I get 1 doll a year. But, I don't know. I don't really have an issue with anything. I don't really feel the need to limit myself, other than, fashion dolls. I've always limited myself with Monster Highs, you know, only get what I love a lot, and that's it. Don't get weird dolls that don't really mean anything. So, and I have been having a hard time even seeing Monster High dolls. The new fairy ones, I've only seen them at one or two places, and when I did see them, I didn't have money to get them at the time. So, I don't know if I'll ever get those ones. And I have seen a couple leaks of some new Monster High stuff, but I don't know if that will ever happen. But as far as limits for BJDs, I don't really have a need to limit myself. I feel like I'm pretty okay with my intake, I guess is a good way to put that. Oh, number 5 was a question I really wanted to answer. Are there any skills you want to practice or work on this year? Now, for a while, I've always had this list in my head of things to at least try. Like modding. I've always wanted to try modding, which I've kind of already delved into that with a few things. I've always wanted to try dyeing. I've always wanted to try making my own wig. Last year, I actually tried to do my own eyes. I haven't done them crazily awesome. Like, Nightcrawler's eyes are eyes that I made myself with polymer clay. And then Kira's actually wearing eyes that I made as well. What else? To dye a doll would be so cool. Modding. Oh, and to create a doll is what I'm doing now, actually. That was another thing I wanted to attempt to create. I don't think I'll ever create a body. I just don't feel interested in doing something like that. I don't know. Like I said, I just don't feel a need to make a body. I'd just rather make heads and be happy with that. I think that just comes from me not caring really a lot about what a body looks like. As long as I find one that looks okay and my head can fit on it, I'm cool. So, what else? I feel like there was something else I wanted to attempt. Oh, I've done my own face-ups, obviously. I did attempt to do lashes on Kira. I recently took them off because they were so jacked. I cannot keep up with lashes. I just end up screwing them up. I think the one doll I had lashes on, a Monster High doll, the one that I had lashes on, I took them off because they ended up getting messed up and just... So I don't know if I do lashes anymore. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else that I can think of at the moment. But those are kind of like my checklist. So things I haven't done yet. Wigs. I do want to get a little bit better at doing eyes. But wigs and dyeing a doll are like my two #1 things to try. We'll see what happens. I doubt I'll be able to dye a doll this year. Because that would mean like buying a doll and then trying to get the poly dye and but I want to try so bad because Miss Mantis just died. I can't remember what the doll's name is, but he has the horn on his head. But she dyed him a gorgeous shade of red, and I was just like, so beautiful. I love it. And then she dip dyed his hands and his feet, so his hands and feet are more of like a burgundy color where his body is like a red. Gorgeous. I love it. And then I love any doll she dyes for the most part. What else? I think that's kind of it. Let's see. And last question, number 6. What changes are you going to make yourself as a person being in the BJD hobby? Not sure how to answer that one. I feel like I'm a pretty easy person to get along with. I'm also not a very social person, which I don't know how other people view it, but I personally am not feel like I'm not very social. I may post and stuff and kind of chit chat with a few people, and comment back, but get weird when I try to have conversations with people I don't fully know, I guess is a good way to put it. But because of issues from last year, I have been a little more less social. So I guess a change I want to do is to be a little bit more social and stuff like that. Get to know people more and stuff like that. Sorry if I'm like repeating phrases and stuff. I'm derpy today, so I'm just like blah blah blah. I think that's it, because I feel like I'm a pretty good person in the hobby right now. I don't feel like I need to change a whole lot or anything, so yeah. Well, that's all the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed the tag. If you want to, like I said, the questions are down below, and my hair, I put it up in a bun, or in a ponytail, for like a day, and it created not only this awesome whoosh on my face, but it's also like kind of crazy. But thank you, John, for making this tag. I had a lot of fun doing it. And if you guys want to do it, questions down below. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoy. Bye.